It's all mine. I own it. You know what I mean?
Are you cutting yourself again? Are you?
No.
What about your calorie count?
It's what we agreed to.
I want my diet pills back. You promised me you wouldn't get this way again.
I didn't mean to.
You want me to put you back in the hospital? Do you?
No!
You want them to shove that tube back down your throat, be force-fed again?
No!
You're making Daniel really nervous. Are you trying to blow this for us? Are you listening to me?
Yes!
Jewel! You sure she's down there?
More of it'll give way if we get closer. I'll go down on a rope. I'll do it.
I despise you when you get this way.
Use your tools.
Everything I know how to give.
Make her stop!
Again,
Use the tools
me,
Hannah taught you.
educate me. You make me feel like my life is all but unbearable.
I won't listen to this!
Why do I have to put up with this from my own
Take
daughter?
control.
Why?
You have no right!
Your behavior is unacceptable.
Don't give her the power to hurt you.
I will not be made to pay the price for your pathetic acts of defiance.
I'm not defiant!
Tell her the truth.
I'm sick!
Then you need to be taken care of. Put away. Up on that mountain. Out of my sight.
Yes, send me there! Away from you and your abuse! You have no right, and I won't allow it!
Good, you took control. She can't hurt you anymore. You're free.
Thank you. Thank you.
Juliette. I got her!
I was afraid. I mean, I was lost down there, and it was getting dark.
Never fear the dark.
Then, my mother and all her attacks on me, it started coming back down there. I saw her down there. I did.
Your mother.
Juliette, we're all really proud of you.
Yep. You did exactly what we taught you. So now I want you to eat and spend the rest of the day recouping in your dorm, okay?
Where is she?
Where's who?
The girl with the shawl.
You mean the bones? Dr. Gibbs is taking a look at him. The coroner's off the mountain, so he's kind of pinch hitting.
Those bones must have really spooked you out, huh, Jewel?
No. She was with me. She helped me. She stood up for me.
All right, let's let Juliette finish eating, and the rest of you, off to class.
No way.
What?
I do think we've already put in a full day.
Entitles us to some free time. At least still.
Lunch?
Grumble, grumble, go to class now. Got it.
Glad you're back, Jules.
Juliette, you really do need to eat something.
Where did Dr. Gibbs take her?
The science lab?
She saved me, you know.
Sweetie, do you want to talk about this?
I just did.
Okay, well, just finish up then.
And back to the dorm, okay?
What do you think?
Well, obviously she's been traumatized. Give her some time to settle. But I gotta let Frank know.
You hanging around?
Well, only till we hear about the bone status.
It's amazing what Aaron did.
Yeah, he can see the world a different way. I kind of wish I could.
Are we having a moment?
By the way, I'm Shelby.
And if I fall into a hole, you promise to come after me?
Well, I can't make any promises.
Not the promising type. Careful, cat.
You're not going to leave her in there, are you?
Just for transport. Somebody has to do a more thorough pathology report. You were right, by the way. It is a she. That much I am sure of. And she was probably around your age when she died, which I am guessing was probably around 100 years ago.
And what's going to happen to her now?
That is for somebody else to decide. That's all I know, for sure.
This is trader's cloth. Means your 100 years sound about right. Probably also means that she was Indian. I'll notify the local tribe.
And what will they do?
I call it grave robbing in the name of history. The law says if discovered human remains are less than 500 years old, they go to the closest tribe in the area. But the 500 years verification comes first.
And who does that?
Well, you got your state anthropologists, your federal anthropologists, your second, third, and fourth closest tribes. Not to mention your news teams, your Christian groups, your pagan protectorate groups. They all generally just get in the mix too.
All laying claim, huh?
Trying to. Just like packs of dogs, each pack snarling for a bone.
Would have been more humane just to have left them down there.
Yeah, but we didn't do that, did we?
Juliette? How come you're not in your dorm?
I'm not leaving her.
Juliette.
I'm not going until I find out what's going to happen to her.
I don't know. I have to examine the remains. There may be some type of historical significance.
No. No, there's nothing like that. She fell in a hole and couldn't get out. She curled up in a corner and waited to die. What's the history in that?
They have to establish legal rights.
Legal rights? You can't let them mess with her. Screw her up like my mother did to me. Like she tried to do to me again down there. You can't let them do that.
Jewel, my hands are tied.
No! No, you're always talking about trust and about consequence for our actions. Well, I'm trusting you to do what's right. She took care of me, and now it's my turn to take care of her. We have to. It's only fair. It's only fair.
Anna's got her settled back in the dorm.
She's sedated?
Anna didn't feel it was necessary.
And tell me, how do you feel?
I hope she's right.
Peter, you know we've been down this road before. Now, if there's a clear crisis, we need to intervene.
Juliette isn't violent or dangerous to herself or others.
Her file says she has a history of cutting herself.
She hasn't done any of that since she's been here, Frank. She just made it through a major crisis. It might actually be a good thing.
Might be. Oh, Peter, it is not a failure on our part if professional psychiatric help is warranted.
Just give us a little time. I think we can help her.